All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Got a couple GACs to play today. We've got Loquitur, and we've got Lex Talionis, my smaller account that we'll play in Bronzium 4. I'm going to get started right away. Today got some things I got going on, so I'm going to try to make it a shorter stream. We'll get right to business. If you guys have something that you want to talk about, questions that you have about account building or anything like that, put it in the chat. We'll get to it as we go along, but I'm going to go ahead and dive right in and get this GAC started. Jack Sermon's in the house. We got Hydrum says good evening. Good evening. Where you at, Hydrum? Somewhere in Europe, I assume. Yeah, it should be like 5 or 6 o'clock in different parts of Europe or later. Galactic power of my opponent, 10.1. You got 5-8 in characters, 4-3 in ships. Galactic war battles, 125,000. There's 4,400 battles per year if you're doing your galactic war battles every day to farm stuff for your account. So that puts him 5.5 years, almost 6 years on the account. All right. Take a look at ships. With that much in ships, he should be rocking the whole package. Leviathan, Executor, Profundity 6 stars. That gives me, nothing, because he'll have the Profundity on offense, I'm pretty sure. Radis, Finalizer, all that stuff at relic levels. The Marauder is not at relic level, though, so if we do have to fight this fleet, at least it's not a relic Marauder. And on down through the rest of the stuff. 5 Galactic Legends. A break, a respite from our usual 8 that we have to fight. He also has Malak in here, Darth Bane at Relic 7. So Darth Bane will probably beat my Leia. I put Leia on defense knowing that it probably gets beat by Bane. But I figure if they're using their Bane there, then I know where he's getting used. And, maybe he doesn't get used somewhere else that's more beneficial. Darth Maul Relic 7, Night Sisters. We've got a high relic here, Relic 7 on the old DACA. We've got 50 RT in the house at Relic 5. Starkiller's in here at Relic 5. Do you guys think that Starkiller's pretty much required Relic 7, right? Like, if you're going to bother to build Starkiller, you take him to 7? I feel like that's the case. Okay, let's take a quick look at the players' mods here. We've got Piet with 328. Alright, so if 328 is the fastest non-GL character, that means that we should have a decent advantage here on mods. 319 on Mara Jade. So if we do see her, troopers are an option, some things like that. Okay, so we will have a mod advantage. We'll still have to watch for it in important matchups, but it's good to know that we'll usually be faster than him when we need to be. As for the defenses, my opponent put down Sith Eternal Emperor on defense. You don't see him on defense very much these days, but he is here with Savage and the Assassin. And then when the Assassin gains stealth, they also reduce cooldowns of their special abilities by 1. Sith can ignore taunt. It's got some health, some offense, crit chance, and some protection. So it's a durable team, but Savage hits okay. But I think we might be able to cheese out a cheap victory here with our Wampa. We've done this before with Wampa. My Wampa's Relic 8. And against this Sith Eternal combat like this, I can ramp into enough damage that I should be able to take him out. Now with Savage in there as well, I'll be ramping against both him and Savage, so there is a risk of timeout. If you guys know, so well, against Sith Eternal, you just don't want to have to take 2 characters, right? That's the deal. If you take a different team, you take 2 characters, he can link them up. You give him chances to win that he wouldn't ordinarily get. But with 1 character, he pretty much never gets to the ult. So I think I'm going to try it that way. We also have Mon Mothma team here. We've got a Holdocron with Jedi Training Rey and Ben Solo. Now, I feel like Ben Solo's ability, if all of his allies are light side and there's any version of Rey, he gains extra health and speed. Okay, so he's going to have that. If all light side allies and there any version of Rey, all allies get instant defeat immunity. Rey can't be defeated. When it says Rey can't be defeated, that means Galactic Legend Rey, right? Specifically because it says Rey. It doesn't say Rey parentheses Jedi Training. So my understanding is that this part, the can't be defeated part, only works with Galactic Legend Rey. I guess we can try that out today and find out if it's true. It's JTR as well. Okay, so it works for JTR as well. All right, and this is they can't die unless they've been below 100% health. Cron. So we'll have to take that team seriously. We'll have to figure out what we're going to take there. We've got Trenchcron here with Wat Tambor and Count Dooku. And then we've got a team here with Mission and Zalbar in with Dash Rendar. I thought that was Vandor Chewbacca for a second, but it's actually Mission and Zalbar, huh? Okay. Down here we've got Leia. We'll probably try to take our Bane in against Leia. We've got Qui-Gon Jinn. We'll try our Rogue One team there. And then we've got SLKR. And I got to think about this SLKR because this Datacron is pretty nasty. But I think as long as we take Jedi and we just focus SLKR and just burn him down, I think we're fine. So I think maybe Jedi Master Luke there. And we'll just take like Luke Revan and Jedi Knight Luke. And we'll just try to target the SLKR straight up and just burn him down. See if that works. Here we've got a 50 RT with Lobot and IG-88. And then a Malgus team. So let's start here and try to get our Bane win in right away. We'll do Bane and Marauder. We've still got this Banecron for another round of Datacrons. So we'll take that. Let's go check out chat over here. Hydrum says it's 1800, so 6 o'clock in Germany. Nice. Zaid says good luck. Jack Sermon says it's 5 p.m. in the UK. Saka says, I love listening to DL while I do my house chores. It's great entertainment. Put me on podcast. How worth it is to go all in on Gungans? Before I was out of reach with the extra drops, I could actually get them before the next Jar Jar event. I think raid participation is a real deal. If you want to be in a good guild, most good guilds now prioritize raid scores because the amount of stuff that you get on the higher raid boxes is really worth it. So you want to push your raid contribution. I feel like the Gungans are meant to be one of the teams that's going to get 2.7 million in the new raid. So the call right now is to build Gungans, get ready for the new raid. The team is looking quite obnoxious with the Jar Jar. There's a few things that counter it pretty well. And I think Inquisitors, for example, take it out in 5s pretty well. But yeah, it's going to be a nasty team. It's going to be one of those teams in Grand Arena that unless your opponent has what they need to beat it, they're probably not going to beat it. So at lower GAC levels, anything below Kyber, those Gungans are going to be a menace. For I mean, if that's one of your best teams and you just plop it down on defense, I think a lot of opponents are going to get fully stopped by it. They just won't have anything in their roster to take it out. And I don't think it's a team that you can really chip away at. I think you either get it or you don't. That's the impression that I got from the initial gameplay. So, yeah, I think the Gungans are definitely worth going all in. It's a lot of Cairo, but yeah, I think they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. Zide says if you care about all of the raid at all, you kind of got to do it. That's another way to put it. You kind of have to. Oof. Bane just does so much damage. Like, the amount of damage this character does is just off the hook. Off the charts. Leia just does not want... She wants me to have max banners. She's like, I will continue to attack Bane so that you get max banners. 67. Alright. And then this SLKR. Maybe we'll do this one first. Use our Rogue Ones. The reason Rogue One works pretty well in this matchup is because of the buff immunity that we get on the basic here. So if we get buff immunity onto Mace Windu, as soon as that happens, he won't be able to get in the way anymore. We'll be able to kill Qui-Gon, and then we can hopefully weather the Anakin storm and finish him off. Let's see, what do we have here for light side that's any good? A little bit of protection and crit chance. And this is accuracy, crit avoidance, Galactic Republic. What a waste of a Datacron, this one. Oof. Brutal. And then these are, you know, getting into my good Datacrons. I guess we'll just take this one with a little bit of crit chance and protection. It's something at least. Alright, let's get in there. If my opponent has Wampa, I never play SEE on defense. Well, usually it's not a problem, right? Because most people don't have a Wampa that's, especially if your Sith Eternal is like, there, we got the buff immunity on. If your Sith Eternal is like Relic 8 or Relic 9, something like that, it's not easy for any Wampa to beat that. So I would say okay, now we got to get the buff immunity back on him, or not. Let's do area effect, and that'll get a kill. Anakin will be angry. We don't really care. Throw a grenade. And really want the buff immunity on Mace. Okay, now we got to try to... Ooh. Ability blocks everywhere. That's not good. We might lose this now with all these ability blocks. Let's do this. Get Cassian back. We've really got to find a turn with no ability block. Yeah, no, that's... Wow! The ability block train! Couldn't get any recovery. That was unexpected. I don't think I've had it go like that in a while. All right, well, we got Qui-Gon dead anyway, so we could take a team like this Maul team in, and we should be able to, you know, kill these Jedi, survive, not have any problem. This Maul team is okay. It's not a high quality team at the moment. What do I want to do here? Because I mean, we've got some other options. I don't know if this team is too good for this cleanup, but I think we're okay. I think we just go in with the little guys, and we should be able to clean this up. There's no leadership skill in the team anymore, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay. Wow. The counterattacks. The counterattacks are real. Okay. 35 banners. Clean that up in a hurry. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. If we do SLKR here, or if we do Jedi Master Luke here, and we do Sith Eternal against the Malgus team, I don't want to do Sidious against the Malgus team because with Malak in there, we've had problems with that before. So if we can do this, we'll still have JMK as a tool in our toolbox in case there's something else we can't beat. So we'll use some of our best Jedi here, and we'll just try to make sure that, you know, this is a foregone conclusion. This one has 21% protection with the Jedi abilities. So we'll go ahead and take that. And the idea is we're just going to mark SLKR and just go. And kill him before he can do anything to us. That's the plan. Old Ben Romox says, hey Dale, glad to see you live. It's been a long time. Hope you and the family are well. Yavi Kant says, hello everyone. Dominant says, it's GTR as well. Storm Pooper says, good morning. Hey Pooper. My opponent dropped close to 20 battles today. Swgoh Gameplay says, just to get a full clear now. Wow. Dropping 20 battles. That's a lot of battles to drop. Okay, all in. All in on this guy. We'll do the stun. Does good damage on these galactic legend type creatures. Send in Luke. All right, there we go. Business plan working as intended. All right, we'll just take a basic here and clear off some of that garbage. Send him in again. He's good at killing tanks. Tanks, but no tanks. Send it back over. Oh, I thought he was going to kill Hux. All right. It's still good, though. 56 banners. It felt like an overkill party right there, but don't want to mess around with that Datacron, man. That is a lot of damage. BB Aftermath says, I made it. Get him, DL. Save Kairos for those Gungans. Nice. Dominant says you can run JTR, Ben, and R2 and just put Ben under stealth, and it makes a strong team for offense. Gungans take 2,100 Kairos just to get the 4 marquees to Gear 13. So start hoarding now. Oof. David Cortez says hello. Nick says yo. Gungans are only 1,600 to unlock. Better get those August Gungans for sure. Gungans are 1,600 to take to relics, plus 500 for Yar Yar. Woo! That's a lot. I think I might just do bounty hunters here. I don't think we've got any surprises, right? This team doesn't feel like there's any surprises. And if we take Bosk lead, we should be fine because there's no... I don't think Lobot has a taunt. So we should be able to get to a pretty quick contract. Let's see. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that we don't need Fennec. And I want to save Grief Karga for another team in case we need to use different bounty hunters later. Or is that dumb? I'm underestimating this team, guys. I look at this team and I don't feel threatened by it. I just want to bring in the insta-kill so that I can kill 50 RT and just be done with it. So maybe I'm making a mistake here, but I feel like this is no big deal. All right, let's get in there. Get the contract, get the insta-kill, and just, you know, keep going from there. All right. So far, the damage hasn't been ridiculous. Lobot is the lowest. See if we can get a double tap there. Oh, Lobot goes into stealth, though, huh? Okay. Do that. And we'll make IG-88 the lowest here in a second. There you go. You can be lowest now, buddy. And we'll take a couple taps over there and try to finish off. Okay, no problems. If we can get a big hit here, convert him to the lowest. Nope. A lot of dodging. Really a lot of dodging. Okay. 70% on this contract. This is taking too long. Dodge, dodge, dodge. So every time he dodges, we don't get credit toward the contract. That is interesting. Get out of here. All right. You two, get out of here. You two, get out of here. So satisfying. All right, we have evaporated a vacuum cleaner. Get out of stealth. Oh, we inflicted the dead condition. That's good. I think we'll use our Sith Eternal here. Wat Tambor. I don't think we even need a tank here, do we? Tanks, but no tanks. Just link Malak and Malgus and then go from there and finish it off. We do have a Sithcron here with whenever a Sith ally deals and no enemies marked, mark them for a turn. I don't know that we'll need that somewhere else, but we'll use it here just to give ourselves more protection. And in we go. Hey DL, have you tried Star Wars Hunters? No, I have not. What's the initial look on that? I saw that Arnold was playing it, but I didn't watch any of his stuff on, you know, what his opinion was or how it was going. If you guys have played it, let me know. Let me know if it's the next best thing since sliced bread. Sliced bread is actually quite a bad thing, you know. They put so much sugar in bread, it's ridiculous. Okay. Just keep cranking. I don't think there's any reason to do anything different. Alt coming up soon. Wat Tambor, staying alive. Staying alive. Give him some healing now because we can for a moment. And that probably did save his life because he just got drained. Alright, we got the ult up and running. We'll get these bad boys down. And Arthur Evans going to let Wat live. Interesting choice. Oh, never mind. He decides Wat has to go down after all. On a sliver of life. And he says, I've had enough of you, Mr. Tambor. Enough of your banners. Alright, just put it in auto. This A lot of recovery on this Revan. Shocking. I guess I'm glad we GL'd it. Alright, let's take a look. What do we got on the back wall here? No comments on hunters? Double Wallace says, then you're buying the wrong bread. We got Iden here. Interesting. Is this Iden with the TIE pilot? It is. It's the comp where they're trying to sneak a TIE pilot in there looking like a trooper. Okay. I don't feel so threatened by that team. We got Zori down here, but it's a low gear Zori, so there should be things we could do. We could take gas against that Zori team, something like that. Should be able to kill her with the area effect stuff. Okay, let's go up top. Let's put some effort in up top here. I do want to try this. I don't know if it's the best. I have probably better teams that I could use in this matchup, but I just like the idea of Wampa being able to take this on his own. Okay. Accuracy up and evasion down. This has a ton of armor penetration though, so this is the one we're going to take. It has 93% armor penetration, so we're going to try to use that to get through Savage. And here we go. Let's see if we have enough sustain to live through their damage. Okay, there's the initial hits. We'll womp to get ourselves some free protection. And then it's just all about ramping from here. Ramp. We're going to have to watch our health. Okay. Now we're going to have to take an attack and heal up a little bit. We don't get any healing. Why are we not getting any healing? Okay, so that went badly. There's nothing here that's... They also inflict 5% max health damage that can't be evaded. It's fine. We knew that. But we had health steal. And my health steal was like getting me no life back. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know. Is it, maybe there's... That's not something that Doubt does, right? To see you can't target... Gains alt charge. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't heal up there. All right, so what are we gonna do now? How do we beat this Sith Eternal? SLKR, I guess. We'll just go in there and use our Datacron against this, and it should be a win. Then we still got Kenobi that we can use against something like Trench if we can't figure out anything else. All right, let's get in here and get this done. I overestimated my Wampa, y'all. Incoming timeout? Ah, no, man. We've done it before. We've killed really high relic Sith Eternals with that Wampa. He's relic 8 and modded for offense. The amount of offense that that dude can put down is pretty insane. Okay, we'll keep Savage stunned, because that seems like a good thing to do. Alright. Dodged. That's fine. Alright. Damage ramping quite nicely. damage immunity for no reason on my tank. It's nice. Nice when it comes up there on crew. Alright, Sith Eternal does his link up. Linked in. And down he goes. Oh, we might need to use JMK here. What are we going to do here? We have to be able to hurt Holdo. And the auto kills from Sidious don't work because until they've been below 100%, we can't kill them anyway. Right, so that's the issue. Can we do Sidious here? Does Sidious beat Trench? Let's take a look at this Sidiouscron. Okay, so if there's no active allies, we gain 200% defense, health steal, max, counter, critical chance, and speed. We're immune to daze and stun. Okay, so they can't stun us with that garbage from Dooku. So then this must work, right? I don't think they get enough damage to kill us in between turns. With Wat Tambor in there, I think this works. Let's look at this Trenchcron again just to make sure. Non-separatist droids start the encounter with tactical supremacy whenever they gain heal over time, crit chance, rest of the encounter, stack protection over time, defense. Whenever he uses his ability called allies with riposte to assist, when he shocks an enemy, he gains protection up. We should still just get the insta-kills on these guys. Alright, we're going to do it. We're going to try it. We're going to go for a high-value win here with Sidious if we can. Okay. There's the start. Now Dooku's going to try to hide everybody. Okay. Wat Tambor is still susceptible here. Not anymore. He washed away the tears. Okay. Resisted. Okay, this is not going well. Shocked, feared, awed. Okay, now we got a sequence on again. But I think Dooku's got stealth up again. Yeah, he's got his cleanse up again. All right, let's get Wat Tambor. Nope. Nothing. I guess I just put it in auto and hope to get a sequence of events where they don't cleanse. Okay, now. One. No. That turn meter removal might be it. Okay. Just hit in on Wat now. Hit in on Wat before he has a chance to cleanse. Come on, Sidious. Ah, God dang it. All right. Here we go. Not quite. They just got the routine down. Their timing is good. I'm not going to get this. This isn't going to work. Is your Sidious modded for potency? His potency is decent. Yeah, we've got him modded kind of. Oh, come on. We got to get Wat Tambor down. Get Wat, nerd. Okay. Resisted. I think eventually we're just going to kill Wat with the damage, right? If we can't actually kill him with the insta-kill. Too much cleanse. I did not call this correctly. I thought we would kill Watt. Once we killed Watt, we would be able to take down the other two. But Watt with his little cleanse on basic is wrecking us. Okay. Come on. I feel like there's a chance, like if we just hit a certain timing, we'll be okay. There's Watt with his ridiculousness again. Cleansing everybody. Okay. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I did not want to take this as an L. That resist in the middle. What is causing them to resist that? Like right there. They resisted everything. Is it because they have tenacity up and it doesn't cleanse until after I do the damage? No, because it cleansed right there through the tenacity up and I hit. But watch, they'll all resist it right there. They all resisted it. This is weird. I don't know how to beat this trench team, guys. I really don't. I don't know how to beat it. With trench being marked, I can't get around to Watt. I don't think the turn meter is going to matter that much. And I would rather have, you know, some cooldowns on the characters. That surprises me. That really does surprise me. So I've got two teams to deal with here. Maybe I take gas here. Or maybe Imperial Troopers. Hitting all of these characters below 100% before I can kill one, I think takes Troopers out of the picture though, right? Watt gave Trench the kit that cleanses debuffs, I think. Yeah, I think I just underestimated their ability to survive. I mean, good gravy. I couldn't even get a kill on Wat Tambor with the area effect. I think we've got to try gas here. I don't even know if gas is going to work, but the other thing we could try is CLS. How do you get? What do you all think CLS would do here? We get CLS and the droids. CLS and the two droids. And we could get a shoots first. No, we don't have shoots first on this team. What am I saying? Look for something that's just got damage. Get a little bit of offense there. A little bit of offense and crit chance here. I mean, if we can't kill Dooku right away, that's going to be a problem, right? So we got to just go all in on Dooku and see if we can kill him. Okay. Go this way. Stun. Cleanse. Another stun. Tons of stuns. Wow. This team is insane. Look at this. I can't get anything done. Dodged. And Dooku does not miss. Like the Dooku stun, 100%. 100% stun rate here. Okay, let's just try getting on Trench. I don't know. See if somehow we can. Yeah, this is obscene. What would Triumvirate do here? We could at least isolate Trench and try to kill Trench, I guess, with Triumvirate. Man, I'm throwing away good teams here. This feels like it needs a GL to take it down. Yeah, I think I need my GL here, though. So we're going to have to use gas in one area and the GL in the other. And that's all we got left here, guys. And we still got Dash Rendar, and man, I threw away a couple good teams. I'm starting to get frustrated with this. We could do troopers here, I think, and kill that team. Or we could do troopers here on Mon Mothma. What do we have that? Maybe we do Grievous here. Just bring in GG and take out Dash. The dazes will be annoying, but I don't think it'll be the end of Grievous. And then we've still got the whole back wall to deal with. You know what might work here? Is Empire. We might be able to just bring in like these characters. I don't think Dash Rendar is fast enough to stop us. 309. And I think, did I read his wrong? I think we're 309, right? We're 309 and he's 307. But does Dash Rendar have speed in his kit somewhere that I don't remember? Scoundrel allies enter prepared and gain an additional bonus doubled for when they gain prepared, they gain critical damage up and offense for 1 turn. And if they're a support or healer, they get plus 10 speed. So he actually gets plus 10 speed and he's just fast enough that we can't do this. Wow. Yikes. Okay. Let's use the troopers here. Let's use troopers here. And then we'll take a maybe we'll take gas against that. Okay, got to kill. Take gas against the Jedi Training Array team. Just trying to think if gas has a better chance against the, because that Trench team has been obnoxious, just absolutely obnoxious. And I don't think gas is going to have enough damage to get through it. So I think we've got to try to manage this team somehow with General Skywalker and a couple 501st. We'll use one of our better Datacrons. We'll try to give it the Jedi crown over here to gas. And let's see if we can take Jedi Training Ray on here. Then we'll use JMK against that trench team. That's crazy that I have to use a GL against that team. We're going to start on Holdo. And so Ben is now officially below 100%. Ray's been below 100%. We just got to get Holdo armor shred. Okay. There she goes below 100%. All right. And she's got taunt. Fine. It's whatever. Die. Now you die. Ugh. Gas sits down. And Ray goes down. Okay, 54 banners. This... Oh, my goodness. If we want any chance at all of getting through that Iden Versio team on the back wall, that Iden team is going to take... That Iden team is going to take a lot. We got to save the Sith for that, I think, right? What do we got for bounty hunters that might make this work? So Kyle's going to do a lot of damage, but if we can somehow keep Fennec alive, we'll do the protection up at the start. If we can keep Fennec alive, we should be able to do plenty of damage. Hopefully Grief can heal up. And we can just rampage through Kyle Katarn. Okay, kill Wedge right away. We want Mon Mothma to use her resurrect ability at first. We'll do a basic here. Heal up. Do armor shreds on Kyle. And then we just got to get him out of here. Goodbye. And don't come back ever again. Alright. Big kicks. Big damage. Damage. Okay. Come on. Grief. Get reset. We'll do another armor shred on him. That's permanent, right? He has to deal with that for the rest of his life. Basic. Alright. We're good. We're through Mon Mothma. Alright. JMK versus Trench. This is a super feels bad moment, guys. This feels really bad. Good for my opponent, though, you know? Kudos to him. Good job. Well done. We can't even do it. Oh my God, we can't auto-kill Trench. If we auto-kill Trench, the stupid Wat Tambor is going to bring him back. We actually have to kill Wat before we can insta-kill. Alright. Let's just do a basic here. And that's still not enough to take out Wat. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here, buddy. Take a basic over here. And we'll... You know, though, maybe if I can hit Dooku, maybe I'll just take Dooku. You can go away. And then we'll kill Trench. Okay. Yikes. Spider-Man. 3 holds. Hold on Sith Eternal. We are dropping battles faster than Eminem is dropping beats, y'all. Oof. And the Qui-Gon battle. Got ability blocked out of the Qui-Gon battle, too. Man. Alright, so Triumvirate on Iden. And then Zori. Oh my god, we still got Zori to deal with. We'll use, we're going to use Grievous against Zori, and we're going to try to just kill the Zori Bliss herself with area effect damage. And that should make it so that we can at least clean it up. Alright, put in these 3. Give them a little Datacron to work with. Extra health steal. Let's go. Territory War starts in 2 minutes. I hope you're ready. Alright. Get TIE Fighter pilot. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. How did they even hit that hard? And Savage is not taunting. What's the deal with Savage? Oh, there he finally gets his little taunt. He's like, nope, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that for the team. All right, 57 banners there. Now this Iden team, Grievous and some other droids. Let's just take B1 and B2. We've got Magna Guard, but I think I would rather just area effect damage all over the place. Alright, a little bit of crit avoidance. You never know when that might come in handy. Okay, here we go. The counterattacks are going to kill us, but we've got to get Zori down. So, a couple big AoEs. You know what? Just take a basic on her. Okay. Die, Zori. Heal up. Okay. Die, Zori. Okay. Heal up, Grievous. Big hit. Heal him up. B2 down. Do this. Do this. Do this. I'm going to stay on him because he's going to get the taunt anyway, so might as well just work our way through it. All right, we got him. Most Jedi teams only bring 3 lightsabers. We can bring 4. That's the key to it. 4 lightsabers. That's what you need to kill Zori Bliss. Alright, Ewaka Waka. Let's do our Empire team here. What do we have for troopers still? Nothing. Got nothing to make a trooper team out of. We still have some leftover troopers, but I think we'll do this here. We should be able to control some Ewoks. Get some debuffs on them. Alright, pass it over to Mara Jade. We'll do this on Wicket. She'll do 54 counterattacks. We're going to go ahead and try to stun her here. Nope. Chirpa has turn meter, and we don't like that, so let's get rid of that. Stuns? Alright, we got everybody stunned. And now, it's just a series of 1,000 paper cuts. Oh, Wicket's going to get a turn. I do not like that, sir. Get stunned. Haha, you're not going to get a turn after all, Ewok. Give protection back to her. Drain. And kick. Okay. Try to get all their turn meter taken away again if we can. Chirpas didn't go away. Restun. Nisa has to die first. And we'll just keep going with basics here. Shock again. Alright. Now let's see if we can get her done for good. Okay. Stunned. Fine. Go over on Wicket now. Okay. 57 banners. First order. Our first order of business is to kill the First Order. Who do we have for Rebel Fighters? Do we have anybody that we can take in with Mon Mothma here? It's okay. Is that our best chance of success? Who else do we have? We got Vader still. We've got Jedi Training Rey with no Zetas at all. We've got Nisa. We've got Night Sisters. I think this is better than Night Sisters. Gives us a chance to get better banners, I guess. We should have Resurrects. Be able to get this Red Trooper down pretty quickly, I think. Do some area effect. Take away some turn meter. And now, we'll just put it in auto, I think. And just let it run. Hopefully Cara Dune can hold up her end of the bargain here. We need to get Kyle relicked. It's on the list of all the 100,000 things that I need to relic. Okay. 1 down, 2 to go. I think I have the Zeta on Cara Dune, and she had potency up. Isn't she supposed to resurrect when she has potency up? I thought so. Maybe I lost it and didn't realize it. Maybe the hit that killed me was the cleanse hit from Executioner or whatever. I don't know. That hit right there that strips buffs. Okay, Gar Saxophone. Hum. Night Sisters? Night Sisters just for the funsies. And if somehow this team can hold out against Night Sisters, I'm going to be very sad. Alright, let's clear these characters off and then go see about ships. Remember when Trenched was flamed as a terrible character by basically everyone? Pepperidge Farm remembers, and apparently now we do too. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Thorn says, hey DL, get him, buddy. Thanks. Rose got TIE Fighter pilot in there. It breaks Iden. The reason people put the TIE Fighter pilot in there is to stop the Wampa counter. Right? Because the TIE Fighter pilot puts tenacity down on Wampa, and then Iden can stun him and things go badly from there. So if people aren't paying attention, they think it's a Death Trooper, and they're like, oh, I'll kill your Death Trooper. And then it's not a Death Trooper. It's something else entirely. That's 4 plagues, y'all. That's got to be about enough, right? We can go over here and start putting plagues on you. Get sick. Oh, too bad. Have another plague, buddy. Killing that zombie's got to feel pretty good for them right about now. Alright. Things, stuff, junk, more plagues for you. Alright, have another plague, pal. Oh, I guess we can't put plague on him if he's got damage immunity. Okay, 54 banners. What a messy clear, y'all. What a messy, messy clear. Got there in the end, but man, I certainly overestimated what my teams were going to do against some of his. But he did have SLKR and Sith Eternal both on defense, which... Okay, so we got problems in fleet, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get this with the Chimera. And if that works out, then we're going to try to get profundity on profundity. And then we will try to do something clever against that Marauder fleet. What I might do is take a burner fleet in and just let them do that initial set of big hits and area effect from the enemy capital ship and get all that off the board, and then bring in the Raddus with the idea that the Raddus might be able to just get that first reinforcement and kind of carpet bomb everything and get us a win. All right, we're gonna do the special. We're gonna bring in our defender. Come on, defender, get in here. Click that button like 17 times and the defender would not reinforce. He's like, yeah, no. I think I'll just hang out here in the hangar. Guess that's a good place to hang out because it's called the hangar. Alright, here's that stupid ship with a billion instances of life. Okay. Now we're waiting for our next reinforcement. Let's get some dodges here. It's good. Bring in our next reinforcement. We got the buff immunity onto the tank, so we can do area effect here. Okay. And we should be able to get a kill back here as soon as it lets us have a turn. Let us have a turn. Ever. Okay. We'll do this. Keep the tank alive. Get that out of here. Let's just keep putting defenses on our defender. Okay. We're going to heal up again. We're going to lose our capital ship right here, so we just got to do the best we can to stay alive. Okay, we'll get the Dorito out of here. Take off the Foresight, lose our capital ship. Okay. And he still has like 2 more reinforcements. The way this battle works is sometimes frustrating. Okay, we just gotta be careful. If he gets the retaliate buff on, we have to get a stun or get that off of him right away. Okay, we can get it off. We can cleanse everything. All right, and let's go over here. Kill this. Oh man, feared. Big hit. Okay, 27 instances of this garbage. 25 now. 19. All right, let's go. The interceptor has a skill that does multiple hits as well, but unfortunately that ship's dead. So we're stuck here just shooting this thing 1,000 times. And man, this ship is so hard for this Empire fleet to deal with. It really takes a long time. Okay, that worked out. This matchup, profundity versus profundity. We're going to use our secret weapon, which is the reinforcement of the Imperial TIE bomber. And we'll take all these ships in. We won't need them, but we'll do this mirror match. Bring in the Imperial TIE bomber, put everything on fire. Usually from there, the enemy profundity is pretty crippled. And then we got to work our way through that Marauder negotiator. Okay, here we go. Take the initial hits. All right. Just do basics here. We're not going to get too carried away. We'll do some assists. Okay. He's trying to keep his tank alive. We're trying to do the same thing. Okay. His tank is dead. Our tank is going down fast. Let's heal it up. Okay. Just stay on Dash Rendar and do stuff. We got to bring it in. I mean, it's frustrating that we're ahead of him and we don't get to hit his reinforcement with that flame. But we got to do what we got to do. All right, that was a really nice application of that protection, anti-protection buff. You like that? Looked good for a second. Yeah, okay, got him out of there. I was gonna say I really wanted to do the other skill, but if I could get a kill there, it's pretty important. We're gonna go ahead and reapply the flames. It's a kind of get ahead, stay ahead kind of a strategy here that we're doing. Oh, and he gets a reinforcement. All right. Let's take away his buffs. Get back on his Millennium Falcon. He just did the spin move, so it's a while before he can do that again. And hopefully we can, grind through his Falcon. And now he's hopeless, right? There's zero chance of him winning from here. We can put this on auto. Sit back and relax. Stun the ship when the defender with the TIE defender makes it easy to control. I typically save my stun on that because if he brings in the reinforcement of the shuttle and the shuttle gives him the I guess if you with the I could save Vader's skill, but there is a scenario where he gets the retaliation, and getting a retaliation debuff or retaliation buff onto that character is just stupid. It's so bad. Because you attack it, it attacks you back. It gets like 10 more stacks every time it does a basic. And it goes to like 35 stacks in one round. So I'm very leery of that buff. But in the situation that I was in, I still had my Interceptor, and I still had the TIE Advanced, so or not the Interceptor, but the Grand Inquisitor ship, the Scythe. So I had a couple ways to remove buffs. I could have stunned him. You are correct. That would have been a good thing to do. All right, so what kind of garbage can we put in here with Mace Windu to just try to use up all their good skills, right? We want to use the good mass assist. We want Anakin to do his area effect. We want this to do the buff strip. So I'll put in some decent ships here, but if my ships somehow survive the initial barrage, then I will just be waiting to time out. So I'm trying to figure out the right mix of ships that would make it challenging but not too hard. So we got a Raven's Claw, a Biston's U-Wing, and a Fury class Interceptor. They should be able to kill those on their first round, on their first volley. So let's do this. Let's try to pull out those poisonous skills. And then we've got the Raddus and the First Order fleet that we can try to get in here. And maybe the First Order fleet's even better. Maybe we should... I think we try Raddus first. Okay. So there's the first set of big hits. There's Anakin's skill. There's the skill off of the ship there. And then... well, he didn't do it. Okay. Couldn't kill the Fury. So now that's 5 minutes of us sitting here waiting for something to happen. Okay. Let's go over to the Lex Talionis account. And we can start doing something over there. No reason to sit there and stare at the screen for 5 minutes while it times out. All right. If you don't let it take a turn, you can't retaliate. Good luck with the rest of the GAC. Got to go do some Muay Thai sparring, says Ben. Nice. Swgoh says, full clear done, 2072 banners. Wow, that's nice. The Night Sister team works well against Holdo. The plague goes straight to health, so you can kill characters almost immediately. Oh man, you should have said something when I was trying to kill the Resistance team. That would have been a good thing to try. But if you have Holdo set up for tenacity, and you can't get a plague on Holdo, that whole plan falls apart. So it all relies on getting a plague onto Holdo. Although, maybe, I gotta read this, because it might be that when Daka does her area effect, it might do health damage no matter what. Characters. Talzin. Let's take a look. I think that's the case, right? Her middle skill does damage to health no matter what. So in that case, even if the plague didn't stick, deal special damage to all enemies and inflict plague. It ignores protection. Okay. So even if she just does 1 hit point of damage, as long as it ignores protection. Nice. Nice. That's something good to know for the future. All right, let's go scout out our opponent here. Carol, 144, 5.9 million galactic power, 24,000 galactic war battles played. So it's almost 6 years of play for that player, and he's in Bronzium 4. Make it stop. Why do people like this hang out in Bronzium 4? He does have the Negotiator and the Malevolence. Finalizer's in. Raddus is in. 5 stars, 4 stars. And then a bunch of ships. Character-wise, we've got a Wampa, Revan, no Galactic Legend. So a smattering of different relics, no Galactic Legends. And it looks like he has not bought light speed bundles either. Interesting. Alright, so he's a collector. We call accounts like this collector accounts, not to be insulting to the people who play it, but that's what they're doing. They're collecting Star Wars characters. 248 speed, confirmed that he's not worried about mods too much. Okay, so let's enter in here and have a look at what he's got on defense. Both Revens. I don't think there's anything in my account that can beat a Darth Revan. A Darth Revan with a Relic 9 Wampa with no Omicron. A Relic 9 Wampa modded for offense. I love this, right? Like I like a Wampa modded for offense, but put the Omicron on him, you know. At least put on the Omicron. So normally I don't think I'd be able to beat Darth Vader or Darth Revan, but you know, in this we might try. Here he's got Jedi Training Rey in his Jedi team, apparently not realizing that she's not actually a Jedi. It says Jedi in the name up top, right? Wow. Okay, so that is a lot of relics. Is this just an auto deploy? Is that what it is? At some point his account just auto deployed and we've got just all of his characters in the order of relics received. Now, kind of starting to look like an auto deploy because Moff Gideon in this team, R2 in this team. Yeah, I think at some point in the past he auto deployed. And that's what he's still got. Okay. Let's go back to Loquitur. And let's try to get this team out. We're going to try the Radish first. And if we can't get a win, then what we're hoping to do is hold on long enough to get off the alt and at least destroy his capital ship. And then we could try to come in and clean it up. But basically what we're really hoping for is the comeuppance. If he gets off the yeah, he's gonna get off the unending loyalty on everybody. What? The enemy capital ship did not use unending loyalty. It didn't. It just had the opportunity to use it, and it did not. It saw that everybody was full, and it just passed with a basic. That's kind of disastrous for us. If the target has 5 stacks, okay, this is the other resistance allies to assist. Let's see if we can somehow... Nope, that didn't work. Okay. All right. And let's get our reinforcement and hope that we can get a couple kills before he gets unending loyalty on everybody. Now we got to take this here. There's nothing else we can do. That's perfect. Anakin just lost his unending loyalty by taking that extra turn. He took the extra turn. Oh, so good. It worked out in our favor. All right. All right. Okay. It feels like we're in pretty good control. Okay. Yeah, that kind of surprised me. The enemy capital ship just passing and not putting the unending loyalty on people. All right, so we got a full clear. Much to my surprise. That's about the best ships that he could have placed on defense. I think that fleet for me is the hardest setup that I have to deal with, where they've got the Leviathan, I guess if they had the Executor, it would be the same kind of thing, but like Leviathan, Executor, and the Galactic Republic. Okay, we got to play arena battles to get placement. I didn't play at all yesterday. We had some stuff going on at work that required my attention, so when basically I have to play my fleet arenas on lunch break. So on days when I don't get lunch, I also don't get fleet payout. Cost of doing business. All right, here we go. Let's try to get placement. Then we'll go over and take a look at Lex, and then we'll come back. Oh boy. Okay, we got it. I was going to say that Xandru Blood looked like he was going to survive pretty well there. Let's use the big hit just for the fun of it. If we can push him all the way through damage immunity, or through to the next instance with his protection interrupted, that's fun when that happens. All right, duck and cover. He does get another breach, which then prevents us from being able to do the buff removal. Okay, now the breach has been cleansed. We're going to go ahead and pop him to his next instance of life, or just outright kill him. Let's go. Normally I would go for the IG2K there, but the opportunity was too good to pass up. All right. Looking like we get fleet placement. Battle victory here. Put it in auto. Just let it go. We won't be able to kill the Houndstooth until the Tantive takes the opposing Executor away. Then we're good. All right. No reason to even watch this. That is a foregone conclusion. All right, so we've got two Revens. We've got a mess. What if we got crazy lucky and managed to get Qui-Gon Jinn to work here? If we could somehow get the Qui-Gon Jinn team to do something here, that would pave the way for us to get something elsewhere. If not, then we'll just give up on this front zone. We'll go back to the back wall. You know what? We're going to hit Revan. We'll hit Vader. Okay. The cooldown increase is real. Yeah. Wasn't enough. I thought we'd get that nice big juicy hit off, but the cooldown, he cooled me down. I don't know, guys. I think we might have something to clean that up. I'd be shocked if we could get in there and get that done against a Relic 9 Wampa, but maybe we can. Maybe there's, I don't know. And if we kill everything, then Wampa's alone, then it's really game over, right? Then it's really game over. All right, let's take this. We've got this Kylo unmasked that we got to deal with. So, I mean, if it was Relic level, even the Dash Han Chewie didn't work against the Relic version of him, right? So, we got to be careful of that. I think we're good here, though. I think that's the play. Dash Han Chewie. Scoundrel. And then we'll take in Gideon against that other team. See what's on the back wall. We need to get Get him out of here as soon as we can. We don't want to deal with half damage for the entire fight. Yeah, okay. There we go. Got rid of the debuff. Oh, man. That came out of nowhere. Rocket. Rocket to the head. Okay. Here we've got CLS. I think troopers do enough damage. I don't know, though. Let's use CLS here. If we use CLS and give them turn meter, though, then we're done. All right, we're going to use the troopers. We're going to give this a try. And I think if his mods are slow enough, I can do the carve, link, mass assist, and be back around to drain turn meter. So let's hit here. Then we'll do this. And we'll do the mass assist. Okay, and that's disaster for us. We really need to get turns on our Gideon. Let's get rid of these buffs. Let's drain turn meter. Try to get back into the game here a little bit. Get some dazes on if we can. All right, here we go. Big hits. Big hit. All right. Do that. We'll do another mass assist on the R2. Get a kill over here. And now we're hitting CLS. Armor shred. And moving on. Troopers. Those troopers so good. I honestly did not expect the other troopers to survive. I thought once CLS and them started taking turns that we'd pretty much be done. But made it. All right, let's fight this Cara Dune with CLS. I really don't think we can do anything to that front. Even with bad mods, a Relic 9 Wampa just sitting there on defense, not really something I think we can handle. I don't have an insta-kill character on this account yet. We don't have Nihilus. We don't have the Mandalorian. So without something to just, you know, tell her she's dead, or Wampa, tell them they are dead, it is dead, whatever. Then I don't know. I don't have enough damage to beat it. Alright, Relic Juhani, not very scary to me. Auto. Alright, 57 banners. Phoenix versus Phoenix. Let's take a look at what's left back here. Yeah, I think the teams that he has here is just an auto deploy from a long time ago. That's the only thing that makes sense. Here I think we're going to want like a Vader team or something like that. Because we don't want assists, right? So this team doesn't really have much in the way of assists. As long as we kill Traya, we can come back in here with another team. Just about all of the teams that I like at low level are assist teams. I like the mechanics. I like the way they work. So we end up with huge weakness against Traya specifically. Let's try to get Aura Singh out of here. Alright, let's put a kick down on Traya. Try to get stuns. do do the Force Crush again. Send it over to Vader. He's still not quite ready. I don't want to do the lightsaber there, because if I don't get the kill, then I've wasted it. No, no, don't kill my Palpatine. No! Alright, let's do this. This. And let's just hit Dooku. Okay, Relic 5 Dooku that we got to deal with here. And we're already done with the kick. Treia's not going anywhere. Treya has 2 Zetas, so I can't really stick debuffs on her. And Dooku's getting every stun that he needs. Yep. I don't know if I can beat this team. I have Phoenix, but you know, Phoenix, it's an awful lot of assists. They go in against that Treya team, and I think they're just dead. They kill themselves from all the assists. So it's definitely a team that I am specifically weak to on this account for sure. All right. We'll do Taunt. Give him an extra life. Stay on Nihilus. We just want to make sure that he's dead before he gets a chance to kill anybody instantly. Use our basic on... I understand that it doesn't give assists, but Syndulla is our relic character, so we're relying on her to do a lot of the damage. Okay. Don't really need it, but we'll just use it because it's a special. Call the assist. And get some cooldowns, hopefully. Alright. Taunt. And dead. Okay. What do I have? Bounty Hunters? Bounty Hunters, you're my only hope. I guess if we built Mando, we would then have an insta-kill somewhere in our team for stuff like this. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got a stun on him. Alright. Wait, what? Rocket. Oh yeah, Treya. Treya cleanses him off. Basic over here. We're not on track for the contract. Wait, Bosk can't taunt at all? Can't gain positive effects out of turn. Oh, can't gain buffs at all. Okay. Counterattack's too much for me. Yeah, with Isolate, I don't know what we can do. Try to kill Treya bit by bit here. We'll just put it in auto. If they can somehow chip away at Treya, if Boss can have enough recovery to not die to, you know, the Dooku shenanigans, you know, maybe we can kill Treya with a series of 1,000,000 paper cuts. Nope. We're going to put it on auto basic. we don't really want to be doing the specials right now. Bosk is out of protection. Okay, he's back into protection. I was going to say, once Bosk gets out of protection, he usually goes down pretty fast. But we're healing up little bits and pieces. If we can chip through Treya, Isolate will go away. Oh, never mind. We're hopeless now. Bosk is too low. He's going to get... No? He's staying alive. Come on, hang in there, buddy. Oh. Too bad. I don't know if this is helping anything. Well, that's going to be it for this GAC. I'm just done. Done with teams that can beat anybody. 408 points. Pretty much garbage, but it's what we got to do. We'll have to fight at least 2 more battles for fleet placement. The guy who's in 5th place right now is plays 24 hours a day. Anytime you hit his fleet out of top 5, he attacks you back. Doesn't matter if it's during my payout or if it's any other time of day. Like literally that guy, I swear, he's got some kind of monitor on his fleets. It feels like. Because if I play him, he'll instantly come back and defeat me. Like, how dare you fight against me? It's an effective tactic. He has discouraged me from ever wanting to target him in fleet. So, if that's what he was going for, he achieved it. Alright, we got the taunt off of that Bosk pretty quickly. Alright, get over here on the IG2K. Come on, assists. Please, assists? No assists. Alright, we'll just take Millennium Falcon. Wow. Okay. Refusal. My fleet has refused to kill their IG2K. And then we just one-shot him. 84% to the alt. Okay. Another reinforcement. Now I gotta deal with Slave One. 99% on the alt. Check it out. Almost, but no cigar. Alright. Slave 1 dead. This is auto at this point, right? Nothing to see here. DL, I want to pick your brain about Mace. I'm going to relic him before I get deep into Gungans. Use him as a plug-in Jedi for stuff like JKR, Padme, or Queen Amidala. How would you mod him and how high would you relic him? And if you could only afford 1, maybe 2 Zetas, which would you pick? Swgoh Gameplay says, I'll go after him until he stops attacking me. And if he still attacks, I'll ask the guys in my fleet shard to attack him as well. I don't know. I just don't have the bandwidth to be that petty, I guess. It's like, it's a thing, but I'm like, who cares? Like, really, who cares? All right, let's throw a battle real quick over here. Get our daily payout, and then we'll answer a question on Mace Windu. Alright, get out of here. And collect my daily quest completions. Here we go. Yummy. let's take a look at Mace, and I'll show you what I've done with him. Mace to me is like he's a good plug-and-play character, but I'll tell you right now that I have not sunk a ton of effort into my Mace. I did take him up to Relic 6, and I just put some mediocre mods on him. Defense, health, speed. So I just made him a little bit durable. And the reason I wanted to make him a little bit faster, I felt like that was better for where I was at with because I use him in my JMK team as the 5th quite a bit. Now that I have Padme Relic, I'll probably never use him there again. But yeah, I stopped at Relic 6. I was going to take him to Relic 7. If you've got a JMK team especially, in territory battles, what Jedi do you have that you use in your JMK team that are high Relic? That's the question. So if you wanted to take him to Relic 7 so that you've got a full Relic 7 team for JMK to get battle completions, I think Windu's worth over relicking. My idea was to take him all the way up to like 7, and maybe someday, if I found the perfect fit for him, to have the ability to go all the way up to 9. He's a very good character. Pretty durable. Be pretty annoying in the right team. So then, if you could only put on one Zeta, which one would you do? So right now we have one Zeta on him, which I think is the Vapad unique, right? The 100% offense counter chance, well, he has resilient defense, is the one that I went for. This one would be if the target has Shatterpoint and target ally is Galactic Republic, swap turn meter with target ally. If the enemy has Shatterpoint and target ally is a Jedi, they gain 2 stacks of resilience for the rest of the encounter. This is a good one. So basically it lets you swap turn meter with another character while you're doing the assist thing. So I think that one's worth it. I've never found a team where Mace was a big enough deal that I wanted to do that. When an ally damages an enemy with Shatterpoint, all allies recover 10% protection, and Galactic Republic allies gain foresight. Now Shatterpoint's only on his turn, right? So usually that's just him, or sometimes that could be him and one other character when he calls the assist. When an ally damages an enemy with Shatterpoint, everybody gains 10% protection. Is this better than the other one? I mean, getting your allies to recover 10% protection is a pretty big deal. I think if you were using him like in a Queen Amidala team... See, I don't like him in a Queen Amidala team, though, because the whole point for the Queen Amidala team is to have the clone be super annoying with taunt. And if Mace Windu is in there and he's gaining the defense ability, then yeah, that makes it so that we don't want to have him in there. Let's see, where's the call out on that? Oh, come on. Does it not tell us what that defense thing is? I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't have a definition of resilient defense, but resilient defense is his taunt, right? So as soon as he gets that, then he's interfering with the clone. I don't know. I think Mace is good enough to justify Relic 6, Relic 7, something like that. There's a lot of teams that he fits into. And depending on the team, you could either... I don't think he ever wants to be offense. I think he either wants to be defensively modded or tenacity, depending on the team. Against a certain team, in a certain team comp, I might... Like if he was in a Padme team, there's no reason to put tenacity on him. If he was in the Queen Amidala team, he might look good with tenacity on him. I would build him just defensive, just strong defense. I mean, maybe somebody out there has a reason why we would build him offense, but he doesn't feel like that offensive of a character to me. It's more about, you know, getting the % health reductions with your Shatterpoint. Alright. He can't think he's invincible. I'd make him pay if he was in my fleet shards. That's Swgoh gameplay. Well, I guess that makes us different. Or maybe it's age and wisdom or something, but I tolerate that kind of stuff. I'm just like, whatever. As long as I know it and he's not annoying me, then I just leave it alone. I want your signal data and your Zeta mats too. Zeta mats? I've only got like 100 Zeta materials in the bank. What do we got for signal data? Oh, psh. That's like... That's not anything that anybody should even want. Yikes. That's like one character's worth. If I take a character to Relic 5... What I gotta do is I gotta get this team. Look at this team. Oh, looking in the wrong spot. This Imperial Remnant team, man. I gotta get them all to Relic 3 at least. So we want those to Relic 3. We're gonna take Barris up to Relic 5 for this week's update. We did well with the Gungans, y'all. The Gungans are in pretty good shape on my account. Boss Nass is done. And, you know, the Phalanx just became farmable, so that's the one that we've got the most work to do on. But that's 32 out of 100. These others are 83 and 84 out of 100. So I can start applying Kairos to those characters. As soon as we're done with Jedi Knight Cal stuff, we'll switch over to Gungans and chip away at them, and should be in good shape. Got to get Jedi Knight Cal done first, though. Prioritize. All right, let's go in on Inquisitor Dark Discipline. Okay. Yeah, we'll take all this junk. We don't need it, but we'll take it. Take a whole ship full of reinforcements. Dark Disciple. Okay, here we go. I've been practicing with the basic. I'm not going to do it this time, but I've been practicing the routine with the basic to try to get a second attempt on this guy's life if we miss with the first one. I think about relicking Zori Bliss a lot. Really wish I could get that character relic. Iden too. I mean, it'd be nice to relic Iden to get this ship at relic level. There are so many characters that I want to get to relic. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I actually answered a question like that in my Ask Loquitur here recently. Somebody was talking about it. And I told them, you know, just really try to focus on going forward. Don't look backwards at older content. Really try to make the stuff in the game that's newer your focus. And you know, they pointed out a character like Zori Bliss and how like universally useful that character is now. They've got a good ship and all that. And I was like, yeah, I know. I've got a whole list of those characters. We've got Malgus that we want to build. We've got Zori, Iden. I mean, there are just 5 metric tons of characters that I want to relic. But I've got to get Jedi Knight Cal. And I've got to get the Gungans for the raid. So it's like kind of locked in on what we can do. All right, here's that retaliation buff that I was talking about. So we were able to control that very quickly. Let's get rid of these buffs just because we can. And then Defender should get... Okay, fine. Should be able to take out the... Okay. Our basic took out the... That was weird. That was a weird animation. We did a basic and killed his ship, but it kind of didn't show it. All right, well, that'll put us at fleet number 3 for the day. I'm satisfied with that. I don't really need to fight for number 1. I don't have any time anyway. We're going to time out the fleet battle here in 1 minute and get our payout, so no time to fight anymore. Boss Nass and Tarpals are done for me, says Swgoh gameplay. Nice. Signal data are more than enough for what I need for Gungans. How high are you taking your Gungans? See, the thing is, here's the thing you got to think about. If you're going to use the Gungans in the raid and everybody's relicking up the Gungans, I can't see them doing anything differently than what they've already done. So in the crate raid, to qualify for the highest tier, it had to be relic 8 characters. I don't see any reason why, with the next raid that comes out, it wouldn't require relic 8 characters. So if we want the Gungans for the raid, and we want them to be a max value raid team, I mean, you've got to think that your Gungans are going to relic 8, right? Yes? I mean, I won't put them at relic 8 until the raid comes out and we see how they do. I don't want to waste relic 8 materials. But I am assuming that my Gungans are all going to have to go to relic 8 to participate in the highest level of the raid. Anyway, that's so... No, when I look at that signal data, I see like 1 relic 8 character and a couple of hits on the remnant that I got to fix up. I'm in pretty good shape on bronzium wiring, though, honestly, because I took a couple of those low relics, and then I relicked Queen Amidala up to 7, but I haven't used up that much bronzium wiring here in the recent weeks. So I've got a pretty good stock of bronzium wiring. I think I can afford to go back and hit those remnant. I didn't farm signal data during the event. I actually farmed the Tarpals. So I think I showed you guys that I kind of messed up on his marquee and I didn't get the extra shards for him. So while the event was going, I used my Cantina refreshes to actually farm this character during the event. So I wanted to figure out where I was at on his shards after the event. So we're in good shape. So we'll finish him out to 100 whenever. I mean, whenever we need to finish him, he's within striking distance. So we'll go back to farming signal data. I'll eventually take him to R8, but for now I'm just going to focus on Relic 5, Jar Jar unlock. Zaid says I'm expecting to have to go full Relic 8 for the Gungans. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's how it should go. That's how it should go. We expect. But if we find that the Gungan team doesn't get 2 points, they're going to have to, right? I mean, they're going to have to. If they made the new raid and the Gungans were like the premier team for the new raid and they can't even get 2.7 million, that would be thumbs down. So yeah, the team that represents the raid, just like Leia has to be able to get 2.7 in the current raid. You can't make the raid about that and put a Galactic Legend Leia into the raid and then let that character be lame. That would be a bad choice. Now, it took a little doing for people to figure out exactly how to get that 2.7, but once somebody figured it out, I've been able to reliably use that in every raid. So somebody will figure it out for the Gungans, I'm sure, as well. Probably won't be me, but somebody will. All right, we're going to wrap it up there then, y'all. And please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my stuff in the future. Notification bell lets you know when I'm doing these live streams. We can hang out, talk, chat. You guys can give me a hard time or ask questions or whatever you want to do. And the Discord links are up above and down below. We've got a nice Discord community for newer players, mid-game players, people who just want to hang out, talk a little bit. And got a lot of experienced people in the channel that are willing to answer questions and help people make the right decisions for their accounts. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next Holocron.